welcome back to another episode of our life seasons where we talk about the different seasons of life and how we grow through it. I'm your host Wen. Be sure to stay till the end for a little bonus for all my episodes. If you have been loving the podcast episodes, do leave a review of this podcast on whichever platform that you're on and let me know which topics are your favorite. Okay, guys. Speaking of which, the first thing in order for today's episode is celebrating you. Celebrating me, celebrating us. My heart is so full from waking up to DMs and notifications on both my personal and our Life Seasons Instagram account of you guys sending me so much love and support for the podcast episode. And over the past 2 days, I have just been so freaking excited, and we have actually been having like an influx of new faces on our Instagram account because a lot of you are actually following from I think reels that you guys are seeing for the past 2 days, and it's probably from like the episodes the past 2 episodes of episode 31 and 30 if I'm not wrong. So I am so freaking, I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate every single one of you who took the time to drop me a message, because I know we are all busy. And it means the world to me to know that, this little passion project of mine has served its main purpose, which is to create a safe space and circle for all of us to heal and grow together, to live out our desires. You don't understand, like honestly, you don't understand how much joy it brings me to know that the episodes have actually been providing value for you guys. And because trust me, every single step of creating an episode, I prayed and told the universe that please just let it reach whoever who needs to hear this at the moment, and my purpose has been served. So let me take some time to celebrate passing 100 subscribers on YouTube and welcoming 100 more of you on Instagram when I literally just celebrated 100 of you at the end of November, and we're already at like 200 plus. So, and the feedback from the last week's episode, like I mentioned, is just insane. Episode 31 on my thoughts on being single. It's crazy. The amount of like resonating comments, or rather DMs, that I get is just, you guys is just amazing. So you guys, I know I said before that unlike my previous episode, or rather my previous podcast and businesses that I had, I don't want to make this all about numbers, and it's not. You guys are not just numbers to me, okay? What I want to say is that we are actually creating a community now. Can you believe it? I am so freaking happy and I'm so excited, and I hope that you can actually celebrate with me. Grab your favorite drink, I don't know, grab some popcorn, and let's dive into today's episode. So today's episode is on knowing you is a privilege, okay? Like the title suggested, I take on this mindset whenever I meet someone new, be it romantically or platonically, whoever that comes into my life. Basically, I take it as if they are interviewing for a role to be in my life. Why? Simply because I have worked on myself enough to know that it is an honor and a privilege to know me, to be with me, to be in my space, and be given my energy, to have me impact their life in whichever way, big or small. I know what I offer to the table, and that is love, kindness, respect, loyalty, and so much positivity and fun. I am the whole package, okay? God damn it. Like, as you can see, I'm very passionate about this topic, and I want more people to know this, starting from you. Now, I wasn't always like this, I'll be honest. I was the complete opposite. Just last year, I was someone who constantly felt a need to make everyone around me happy. I don't know if it's because I'm a Libra or what, but people pleasers, right? And I give in to a lot of things that even though I didn't feel good about it, I still give in. I lowered my standards and settled for the bare minimum because I didn't know how else I was going to be satisfied, or how someone can meet my expectations and standards, because I was told that they were too high and it's impossible. But deep within me, I hold out hope that I'll find someone, or rather I'll find my tribe. And I did. I've seen so many people, including myself, allow others to treat them however they want. And by that, I mean like honestly nasty stuff. Sometimes I get so disgusted by how some people think that, they could get away with treating others like crap just because they know that they have leverage or they are more confident, and they use it to get what they want, degrading others. So sadly, I wish that, people like that don't exist. I really do, but that is not the case. And that is also why this podcast came about, this version of me came about, because unfortunately, I've had multiple encounters with someone like that. And trust me, it only takes one of them to show me that, okay, enough is enough. Time to grow some confidence and have boundaries to protect myself before I get into like this victim mindset and let it eat up my confidence, which is not fair to myself. I deserve to shine, and my soul and body deserve to be protected by the owner, which is me. And you too deserve that. So I hope that, you'll never meet someone like that. But if you do, this is your time to stand up for yourself, not in a confrontational way, but I want you to take on this mindset of it is a privilege to know me, to be in my life, especially for all my people pleasers out there, or if you generally talk down to yourself and allow others to do that to you, which if you are part of the Our Life Seasons inner circle, you should know that we're over that, okay? We're over people talking down to us. And you allow people to take advantage of your big heart, then I would say this episode is really for you. So please listen up. Now, before I dive deeper into what this mindset is all about, I want to clarify something. When I say take on this mindset of knowing you is a privilege, I don't mean to take this as a pass to allow you to treat others with disrespect, okay? Or lower yourself to their standards and think everyone else is below you. No, okay? Don't get this twisted. That is arrogance. This mindset is quite the opposite. What I mean is to have confidence. And arrogance and confidence are two very different things in life. So if this is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say that this mindset, pay episode 21 a visit so we can get that confidence of yours going, okay? So now, with that aside, this mindset stands so much from love and respect that you have for yourself. With you knowing what you bring to the table, you actually appreciate you. You appreciate your existence and expect nothing less from others as well. And whoever that doesn't think that you're worthy of the bare minimum or even respect, then they don't deserve your attention and definitely should not be part of your life. This may sound harsh, and I understand that, but it's so important to protect one of the few things that is so important in our lives, and that is your energy. If you don't protect your energy, you're going to find yourself giving away like a piece of yourself to everyone and be left with nothing but a broken and tired self, which you'll beat yourself up even more for allowing someone to do that to you. And I know this all too well, okay? But it's never too late. It's never too late to start building your self-worth, okay? And you can start building it now. If you're someone that does not feel like your presence itself is worthy of love and respect, then I have something to tell you. There will always be someone somewhere in this world who will be happy that you were born. Don't believe it. Okay, let's start from me. Okay, I for one am happy that you were born to listen to this and trusting me by giving me your precious time and attention. Remember, there will always be someone somewhere in this world who will be happy that you were born. So don't give up on yourself just because someone doesn't know or doesn't appreciate your worth, or someone choose to give up on you. I don't think that, you're not worthy of anything. You will always be worthy of something. You are you, and you gotta start seeing that you deserve all the love, all the attention, all the respect, the enjoyment that the world has to offer to you. So I used to love so hard. Okay, I'm someone that when I get in love, whether or not it's in a platonic friendship or relationship, I love so damn hard. And I give everything that I have to that someone else and ended up not living anything for myself. I didn't respect myself enough to protect my peace and to take care of myself. I placed others' needs first and I placed others on a pedestal, but because I love so hard, I've also learned to protect my peace. Doesn't mean that I don't believe oh my god, I can't speak today. But doesn't mean I don't believe in love anymore. It's just that I understand that, no one is worth losing my peace over. I understood the importance of actually knowing my worth. So even though you don't get to choose when someone leaves your life, but you definitely get to choose who gets to come into your life. Okay, so stop chasing after people who just want to leave or who are not interested to be part of what you have to offer, to be in your life. Holding on to them will only make you feel desperate and give them a chance to disrespect you even more. And we don't want that. So like I said in episode 11, everyone serves a purpose in your life. Learn to know what that lesson is when it's presented to you and let go of what no longer actually serves you. With love and not hatred, okay? If you want a butterfly to land on your hands, right? Let's just say, don't chase after it. Simply stand still. You realize that the butterfly would come flying to you. Same for the people in your life. If you want to attract people who are positive, who are energy givers and not suckers, simply stand still and be you. By staying still and observing, you actually know who are the ones that you want in your life and who are the ones that you don't want to even go near them. Let people show you their true self and you can decide from there. If you have to chase after someone, it actually means that they are not putting in enough effort to be in your life, and that's okay. Let them show you. Remember that someone's actions is always more important than what they actually say. So with the people that are meant to be in your life, it's like a waltz dance. It's a 50-50 dance. You step forward, they step backwards, vice versa. There's no chasing involved. It's a very peaceful and elegant dance, okay? Like what you see in waltz. So I want to also introduce you to my favorite word for this mindset, the GT word. And this is what's going to help you to frame a lot of your negative self-talk and stories that you hold on to, specifically when you know you're alone or feeling insecure or you feel a need to people please, which I share more in in episode 6, so you can give that a listen. But I want to include these two words, okay, these two GT words that is so damn important. It's get to. From I'm afraid to saying no to I get to prioritize my own well-being and set healthy boundaries. Saying no allows me to say yes to the things that truly matters to me. From I don't know if I'm enough for them to I get to explore my strengths and weaknesses with curiosity, learning to appreciate myself for truly who I am. From they're going to be mad if I make a mistake to I get to challenge myself and step outside of my comfort zone. Mistakes are learning opportunities and growth thrives on imperfection. So the get to word actually helps you to turn back the focus to yourself. Here's an example. Just last year, I was lost and alone with my growth journey and I decided to start Our Life Seasons, right? For selfish reasons. And that is to find my people who vibe with me, people who are like-minded, who share the same values and morals as me, same passion as me, same thing, like passion for self-help and wellness stuff, people who I can call my internet friends and family, people whom I dream of meeting one day in person and have the best conversations and best time of our lives, knowing that, you know, it won't be a draining one. But now it seems like, you know, because of this selfish reason, I've got what I wanted and you guys get to find me, okay? Imagine if I were to be not confident and I was afraid of how people would see me, or rather if people would actually resonate with me and not put myself out there because I am afraid of how others would view me or talk about me. All this is not gonna happen. It will never happen. It became a win-win situation, so it turns out that I'm not too selfish after all. That's why I say when you put your mindset and your needs and wants first, you can actually provide value back to others. Like how for once I decided to create something for me and a byproduct of it is helping others along the way. It's just a bonus, right? But doesn't mean that I'm not forever grateful. So don't be afraid to work on your confidence to the point where you are able to say, I am an amazing person and I get to protect my peace and energy. I get to choose who I want and don't want in my life. And this is for the ones who've said, okay? I appreciate you and I want you to remember that this is a privilege to be with you, to be in your energy, to have your time. You are worth so much more than you think you're actually worth. I know you have a heart of gold, you wholeheartedly love, and you are a giving person. I just know this. But don't let anyone or everyone get the privilege to know you if they don't deserve to be in your space or respect you. Because no one, and I repeat, no one will ever be deserving enough to take your peace away from you, to make you feel like you're not worthy enough for anything you ever desire. You are, and you will always be worthy enough, okay? So get that ingrained in your mind. No one will ever be deserving enough to take away your peace, to take away your courage, to take away your confidence, to take anything away from you unless you allow them to. So don't. That's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and again, if you have any burning questions or topics that you want me to cover, please drop me a DM on Instagram at Our Life Seasons or comment on whichever platform that you're listening to, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Alright, so I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!